Doesn't look like it, and it doesn't feel like it, Jacques. But no, today, we're gonna start some seeds for the fall garden. Okay, it's sunny. It's like 10 a.m.
Yes.
And it's probably 80 degrees already.
Luckily, it's a little bit like low 80s. Last week was pretty rough.
Last week was
in
very
like the mid to high 80s with too much humidity for these San Diego boys. Not happy.
Well, we're moving into, over the years, especially as a gardener, but even as a kid, I remember growing up here, it was not like this. Like this temperature was in June and July.
Yeah.
It was not in September, October, and that's what's starting to happen now, even August.
Yeah.
So it's getting weird, but we're adjusting. We're adjusting.
Yes. And we are adjusting as well in the garden because it's made it a little bit annoying to get everything started in time, but we've got some good picks here. I'm excited.
We have quite a few picks, 2 trays each. I mean, look, we say it every time, but when you plant, if you're gonna set up all this stuff and start seeds, you better plant a little extra.
Yes.
You know?
You know, honestly, and it's been a while since we've done a seed starting session together like this.
It has been a very long time.
But I'll say, what you were just saying, absolutely true. Because in this time of year, you aren't gonna find the stuff at the nursery, guys. They're not gonna stock up with everything you need when you want it.
No.
So I always start way more than I need, just in case. A cabbage looper gets my trays, and then I get sad, I can't find anything. I have to have more.
Then you're good to go.
And the first thing I'm actually gonna start with
Talk to me.
is some spinach. No, spinach is something else.
You barely plant that ever. You almost barely ever plant.
I'm actually also extremely disrespectful to spinach.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I feel like you would love that.
I know. I don't
As a vegan, he says.
I'm not. But what I will say is that what I always do to spinach is I jam it into some random crumb, like it'll be fine here.
Yeah.
In this like little weird empty spot that I've never grown anything else in, and it never does well. And I'm like, why isn't it doing well? And that's why. It's because I literally don't respect it. I don't give it the actual space it needs or what it wants.
The thing about spinach is it's beautiful in a raised bed.
It is.
It works super well in a raised bed.
And I almost feel silly planting a 6L. I feel like I should have gone with a 16. But you know what? I'm learning to respect spinach again. So
yeah.
We'll start small.
I'm gonna do a batch of lettuces. I've got a couple here. We're gonna go with Marvel of 4 Seasons first. Obviously good for fall because the name is Marvel of 4 Seasons.
Yes.
Which means it should be able to handle summer, but still here, I don't plant lettuce that much in summer.
I feel like you're probably gonna copy me, or maybe I copied you, because I'm also gonna be starting Marvel of 4 Seasons.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
If I gardened before you ever did, isn't anything you do copying me? That's what I used to say to my little brother. I said, anything he ever does,
I don't think that's true.
technically counts as
I
copying
think that's
me.
technically not true.
And he didn't like that.
But here's the thing. We did a great grow off on lettuce. We taste tested like 20 plus.
Yes.
And this is one of the top contenders.
It was.
And I learned that I like it. I also learned that I really, really like butter crunch lettuce. So that's
That
what
one
I'm
was
starting.
like, what's crazy is that one was such an underrated, like we didn't think that was gonna win.
I know.
Butter crunch. And then there were
About the butter.
some of the expensive ones just,
Nah, they were not for me. Not for me.
they didn't do that well. I mean, I've got a lot of lettuce options here. I don't know that I'll plant all of them, but I am gonna throw in, I think one that you like. This isn't lettuce, but it's sorrel.
Oh,
I think you like sorrel.
I do like sorrel. So the thing I'll say is that if you do like sorrel, you better like sorrel because it's a perennial.
Yeah.
And it's one of those that kind of like clumps.
It clumps and goes and
And
goes
so I've had one patch of sorrel now. It's really easy. I just like chop out a bunch of it every once in a while and it always comes back. But especially in the winter time, it's so good in soups.
I feel like it's a really good kind of filler plant.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to, just because something's edible, like the whole edible versus ornamental thing, it's like, look, some ornamental things you could eat and some edible things might look nice. Like think about letting a artichoke go.
Yes.
Right?
It does look absolutely beautiful with those ultraviolet flowers. I will say, yeah, the sorrel, I don't know why I haven't touched it at all in the summer, but it looks good. Like you said, it's still like nice and green and lush.
Yeah.
It never stops growing. Never stops growing.
No.
But come winter time, I cannot wait to put it in my soups.
So this timing in most zones, I'd say September, if not earlier in colder zones, you should be getting on your brassy game.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna throw some Romanescos in. Man, I remember.
I never grow.
Really? I saw it on a seed tour I did a long time ago. I saw some of the most beautiful Romanescos I've ever seen. And I was like, I need these in my life. Because it's just such a beautiful looking cauliflower.
It is
and then
cool.
also when you harvest them like kind of young and you pickle them, ooh, you got yourself a little charcuterie board.
Yes, I have had pickled Romanesco on charcuterie boards. I can never remember if it's technically a broccoli or a cauliflower.
I think this is a cauliflower.
Right,
Romanesco.
okay.
It's Brassica oleracea botrytis. Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, that is.
Botrytis. You know, botrytis is the grape fungus that like ferments.
Okay,
right?
and that is what the other cauliflower is.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a cauli.
Okay.
I'm actually going in with some greens, top bunch collards. It's another one of those things where I've never actually made it right. You know, like when you go to a barbecue place and you get that little wet pile of collard greens on the
I'm
side.
about to go to New York, and there's a couple spots where you go and you get the soul food and you get the collard greens. Oh,
It's so good. I haven't even tried to recreate it because I feel like I can't.
you know why?
But that little vinegar in there,
Yeah.
it's so good.
The thing I think that makes it so good, if you're a Southern cooking or soul food cooking aficionado or expert,
Drop in
please
Kevin's DM with the recipe.
drop me in the DMs. I'm going in with more cauliflower, by the way. This is Snowball Y. We had a lot of success with this one. Classic
one.
snow white cauliflower. But I think it's because they put some sort of meat in there, like brisket or something like that, or like oxtail
little
tip,
ham bone.
like something like that. Because then that fat
That's what
helps
makes it.
kind of loosen up. Yeah.
So I'm going in with white Russian. Not the drink, but kale.
You know, you want to hear a story time about that?
Yeah, I do.
So you remember the movie
Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski, right? So in college, which was a long time ago for me now, that was a movie that was going around, right? You'd watch it and you'd be hanging out or whatever. So we had this challenge when I was in my sophomore year of we would all drink a White Russian whenever he drank a White Russian in the movie.
Okay.
Which is so many times. It's so many times. I only made it to like 4.
That's a fun game.
And then I checked out like in a lot of ways. You know, I checked all the way out.
One of those memories, similar with food, is the carrot cake that I ate all of.
Oh, what?
I snuck away at like a little family party.
Yeah.
And I saw this like carrot cake sitting there. And I don't know what came into me, but I ate the whole thing. And then I vomited.
We're talking like
No, it was like a little
a
square.
little
I
petite.
think it was like a classic Trader Joe's. Like, I don't even know if they have
That
it
is
anymore.
absurd, dude.
But I ate it all. I was like maybe 8. And then all of it vomited into the bathroom. And everyone's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I had to come.
You had to actually say what you did.
complain.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Look,
back
every
to
kid's got
Arugula.
something like back to gardening. I just went in with Bellstar broccoli, by the way.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
a classic.
That's a really good one.
really classic.
I'm gonna tickle this arugula right out of the packet.
Using the J tickle. Zoom in on that because you're gonna get jealous of that move. Okay,
So-
Aspa you liked last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I'm gonna go in with
actually
Aspa broccoli.
Copying me again, but that's fine.
It's a broccolini. It's a broccolini.
Yeah.
I you know
I
why
really like broccolini.
I like it because you don't have to do the breakdown of the head to do like a nice little charred broccoli, you know?
Yeah,
You just
I
take the
respect
strips
that.
right off and
Yeah.
good to go.
I just like it.
Yeah.
It's just it's really good charred too.
Yeah.
That's the thing I really like is that you could really roast the heck out of it
Yeah.
and it's delicious. Even if you blacken it a little bit, delicious.
It's even better.
yeah.
A little bit of carbon, you know?
You know what this is?
Oh.
My favorite, perpetual. See, maybe that's why I don't go spinach. It's because I have perpetual spinach.
Yeah.
And that's
it's
the
not-
green charred.
It's just not spinach.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
It's green charred. It's green charred. But here's the thing. So a couple things about if you're a new fall winter grower
Yes.
is you're like, oh, I grow chard in the summer. I only need 3 because it just won't stop. In the winter time, less sun, colder temps, it grows a lot slower.
Lots lower.
If you think you need 3, you need 6. So I am making sure this year that I have a lot of greens because you think you have a bunch and then January hits and you're trying to harvest them greens and they're just not there.
Also, like,
You need to like really double, triple down on it if you want it all winter long.
let's just be honest. Right now, Jock, you probably triggered people because come January, I mean, a lot of people aren't planting right now, so let's just have some sensitivities. I'm putting in Marengo celery.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna try a lot of celery this year. I like it. I like to juice it. I like to
Gonna be a
do
juice
all
blend
sorts
guy.
of, you know? So I've got Marengo and then I've got Utah. Both of them work really well. Utah's a little bit longer days to maturity though.
Yeah.
So it's like an extra 20 days or so.
That could be tricky in a hot climate.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
think of that because celery, it wants a lot of water. And if
Lot
it
of
gets
water.
too much heat, it's going to get that kind of bitter, salty stringiness.
If celery doesn't get enough water, it actually hollows out the stems.
Yeah,
and then
that's right.
and then you really don't
It's
want to
not
eat
good.
it at all. You really don't want to eat it. Yeah.
So cabbage, this is the Green Express. Now, this is one that we're now carrying on the Epic Gardening seed packets.
Oh, yeah.
I've bought this as like a start at a nursery.
Mhm.
I've always liked it. The thing I like about it is that it's quick miniature cabbages. So they're like not that big and it says in only 50 days.
Yeah.
So a
if
lot
you're
of
in a
times,
climate
yeah,
that you don't have a lot of time left. and you
Exactly.
can pull it off.
like even zone 7s, I'm sure you could easily do this, maybe. I haven't checked the math, but I think you can. The thing I appreciate is that when you get that monster head of cabbage, it's just too hard to eat in one meal.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have like a 2-pound head of cabbage that I could cut into like eighths and then roast in the oven.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, you might also say, oh, we'll just harvest it smaller, but
You could do
cabbage, it doesn't wrap as
That's true, actually.
tightly
It won't be as
raised.
dense.
So you do want a smaller
that's
variety
true.
to be able to do that with.
about
Okay, what am I gonna do next? Am I gonna go with the Brussels? Did you grow Sylvia this year?
I don't think I did.
Because obviously Long Island improved. Everyone's growing that.
I think I normally choose that one because it has a shorter days to maturity. Is that right? Or no?
It's actually
maybe it's
almost
about-
right over the top. Let's see what the difference is here. Sylvia, a little bit more challenging.
I
Oh,
want that.
oh, it's
pretty challenging.
high resistance to Fusarium yellows.
Which one?
Sylvia.
And that is good.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to try that. 'Cause
Yeah,
we've
that's
had
interesting.
we've had a bad disease year
Yeah.
this year, really bad disease.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
No. If you want to talk about it, go watch the other vlog where I talked about every failure I've had. There's
Every year it's a little different. So I
Remember
just
the first year though here?
beautiful.
Beautiful.
The
Not-
first
I mean,
year,
but honestly, not as much yield.
yeah,
But no disease. No pests.
No pests.
Besides that, you're
earwigs. A lot of earwigs. That's how mine started first year too.
Really?
And I thought I'm gonna live with these guys for the rest of my life, and they're gone now. Like mostly.
Yeah,
they're around and
they're
healthy
honestly
population.
mostly gone. Yeah.
So I just put in red acre cabbage.
Nice.
By the way, if you want a cabbage that you could depend on, you could anything you need.
You could mortgage. You can get a mortgage out on
You
that.
could get a mortgage out on this. This is a cabbage that I've left out in the garden for like maybe 6 months since I started it.
Yeah.
And it's
just sits.
still fine.
Just
It's
sits.
still fine.
Something about the leaf texture and thickness. It's
Yeah.
just very, very sturdy.
It's just a tank.
Yeah.
So I don't remember if you already copied me on this one, but the Checo broccoli.
No, I'm not. I'm not putting that one in.
Okay,
I'm not,
check.
I don't. You know, that's your thing. It's more your thing.
This one's almost like broccolini-esque because it makes a lot of side shoots, and I'm all about the side shoots because, like you said, they're easier to prep.
You know what? I'm gonna get some Long Island improved in just as a backup because I didn't have too many seeds left in the Sylvia. Whenever you have a packet that you only have a couple seeds left, sometimes I just worry like, did I leave that packet for too long? Is that germination okay? You know? Uh-oh.
So my strategy at the got him. My strategy this year has been sow a lot and sow densely. So normally I would only put in like, 2 seeds maybe per, but this time I'm putting in like 4 to 6 for a variety of reasons. First, it's easier to manage less trays in the summertime when it's already hot. And 2, I'm just gonna pick them out and actually like pot them up.
Yeah.
So that way I could just get exactly what I need. And if some of them fail, I don't care.
I think that was the spirits telling me I need to get into my flower game. So maybe I will, but not before we talk about the sponsor of today's video, which is Shopify. Let's tell you a little story about Shopify and how it has helped here at Epic Gardening and how it can help you. When we first acquired Botanical Interests in 2022, you had to call the people to tell them what you wanted to change on the homepage of the website. We're talking like 1990s sort of technology. It reminded me of the early days of the internet, but we're not in the early days of the internet. So
Not efficient.
literally the first thing we did, technologically speaking, was move Botanical Interests over to the Shopify platform, which is really more of a suite of tools that you can use to power up any sort of shopping for goods and services. Obviously, we sell 750 varieties of seeds. Imagine having to track all that manually, track orders. Jacques, you were in the warehouse in the early days. He knows the
It made it very easy to have Shopify, I'll tell you that much.
There is so much you can do with Shopify. Actually, for Botanical, when we were up at the Northwest Flower and Garden Festival, we used Shopify's point of sale services, and that hooked right into our online back end. And so whether you're a small business like we used to be, in fact, back in 2019, I used Shopify with a very simple theme page. It's very simple to set up, and that really launched all of the commerce that we offer here. But then now, of course, we're quite a bit larger and it's still powering us. So no matter what scale of business you're in, Shopify is wholeheartedly the most important app that we use here at Epic Gardening. You can get a free trial at shopify.com/epic homesteading. That's shopify.com/epic homesteading. Thank you so much to Shopify. We love you guys. And let's get back to the seeds. And I'm going in with Toy Choy.
And I'm going in with Waltham 29. Is that the one you did?
Oh, no. You're doing totally different broccoli though.
Oh, you did Bellstar.
I did Bellstar and Asperbrock.
So the ancient Romans loved broccoli for its flavor. Huh? I'll take it.
Look, what didn't they love,
Hey,
to be honest?
let's not get into it.
Did you ever watch that show, Spartacus?
I don't know if I actually did. I don't
I'll
think
tell you this. If you want to see what they love, you watch that show. You watch that
I
show.
know that they famously cause a plant to go extinct because they love things so much.
They loved it so much.
But actually, recently I saw an article that they found it.
Oh, really?
So I think it's
what
that.
was the plan?
It's like some weird plant that It has like yellow flowers. It was used for like things that I don't want to talk about. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But
Some
it's
sort of
back.
enhancement
Back.
properties,
Something like that.
perhaps.
Something like that.
Hey, look.
Hey, Ro.
When in Rome. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna go in. I think I had an okay result with this last year.
Which one?
Caraflex cabbage.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, they're really
cone
cool.
ones.
The cone guys. I'm gonna just do 3. Yeah, because like you said, I mean, for a guy, I don't need, for one guy, I don't need a lot of cabbage. So I'm gonna do these.
So every year I do have to get the Clementine cauliflower, the cheddar.
Oh yeah?
Hopefully soon we will have a cheddar cauliflower on our store. But something about the yellow orange ones, I don't know if they're actually better, but I just like them more.
They look cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks cool, you grow it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it,
Exactly. There's people who have like purple themed gardens. I respect it.
I respect it a lot. Well, we had one of the Epic Gardening ambassadors did a moon garden. Remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like a really sort of light, nice looking garden.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Okay, I'm calling.
Twister,
I'm heeding the
classic.
call. I'm heeding the call. I'm gonna go with some calendulas first. I'll do zeolites.
Oh, those are my fave.
Zeolites are nice, yeah. A new twist on the medicinal cottage garden flower. This fancy beauty outshines other calendulas.
It's true. It really does.
So don't even think about planting some near me, because I got you on lock.
I didn't know you were in the
Dude.
cottagecore world now.
Dude, I've been a cottagecore guy for like longer than I even knew. Because back in the day,
Sneaks up on you.
I was playing Harvest Moon, I was playing Sim Farm, So I was trying to, my soul was calling.
Yeah,
is all I'm
true.
saying. Is all I'm saying.
I'll tell you this.
What?
There's some varieties out there that have like the perfect name,
Mm-hmm.
and Sugar Daddy is one of those. It's like, come on.
Does it remind you of someone? Yeah.
I actually really do like this one. It's very reliable, consistent.
Peas is a
And
great call right now.
I do transplant. I know it's kind of weird. Most of the time I only think to do it in the summer, or sorry, in the early spring.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I keep forgetting that you could definitely pull it off in the fall as well.
This is my approach with especially flowers, but also fall flowers. Just plant a lot, right? Because why not beautify? And also, look at these seeds, man. Calendula seeds always blow my mind.
Yeah.
Always blow my
They
mind.
look wild.
Almost looks like you could pour them in a bowl of cereal and have like a little grain,
So I'm going with some echinacea, but this one is
Ooh.
Allen's Pride, which is a green one. It's like a crazy, vibrant
Have you
lime
done that
green.
before?
I have not.
No way.
And I had struggled in the past with getting echinacea to germinate. And now I think I realize, I just read the packet, of course, which is helpful. It says that cool soil may delay germination. So now's actually a great time.
Now would be a good time,
'Cause
at
it's
least
like-
in our climate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's going to be warm enough, and then they will do fantastic through the fall anyway. So,
Okay, we got Oopsie Daisy.
uh-oh, oopsie
Uh-oh.
daisy. This guy's oopsie daising like crazy over here.
Dude, I don't know what's happening. I've been sneezing
The wind came in.
probably
started-
25 times a day lately. It, like, no
That's
joke.
specific.
Like, no, seriously. Because I only sneeze in either 2s or 3s. So all I have to do,
Oh,
I know if I
I get
sneeze
it,
12
I get it.
times,
Yeah. I respect that.
it's called mathematics, Jock.
I'm also starting a calendula. This is the Pacific Beauty. Not,
nice.
the light's cool.
Is it a
but
blend?
It's a classic. Yeah, it is a blend of like yellow and orange. And here's the thing I learned this year. The thing I learned this year is that calendula actually really wants a cold period. So if you only grow it in the spring, you're gonna get like this little cute little calendula. It might have like, a dozen flowers. Last year I grew it through the fall into winter. I'm talking bushes,
Beets.
like bushels of calendulas, like
Well,
hundreds of flowers on the bush.
Feed them to the hens if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't do that much of a thing, but you can.
Yeah.
And then also they're
Make
medicinal,
salves,
right?
salves.
Okay, I'm going in with sweet pea. It's a sweet pea season for me.
Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna
So
have
I'm gonna
to
do.
be better not
I'm gonna do 6 and 6, and Paul on the team is gonna have a blast figuring out where to put them. And I can see him smiling from behind the camera right now, because these guys. The thing about sweet peas, man, they trellis up like a dream.
Yeah.
They look beautiful, and then they just don't. And once they don't, it's time to get them out. But
Yeah.
for that moment,
But I feel like the fall winter is when they do like better
they'll stretch a little bit.
because there's less powdery mildew situation.
Yeah, they'll definitely stretch a little bit.
So another one that I normally only think to kind of start in the spring, but is the poppies. So this is the mother of pearl poppy, which is like a nice little blend of colors here. And it's one of these tricky ones where people get mad at me and say that I can't do this.
That's really nice.
They tell me you're not allowed to transplant them because it says you can't, but I've done it many times, in fact, and it does work. So I think I don't know what.
You have such a grudge against.
I know. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but I'm like, guys, like just try it. I'm not out here, I could be making up stuff, but
You know what I
for me.
did? Like years ago, when I was at my old house, I made a video about transplanting carrots by buying them at
we
the
should do that
nursery.
again.
You buy them at the nursery, and you separate them out with a hose, and then you transplant. And did I get carrots? I did.
Yeah.
I did, you know?
I don't know why, I just feel like it's wrong, but it should work.
It is, I mean, look, from an optimization perspective, it is wrong, like straight up.
But you get perfect spacing, I guess.
By the way, the sweet pea varieties I'm doing Mammoth Navy Blue, really cool variety there. And then
Blue is interesting.
Beaujolais.
I like that one.
Beaujolais.
I've been going for 2 years now.
Which has like a, how would you call that color?
It's a wine Beaujolais color.
Is Beaujolais a wine?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Like
sense. I'm like healthy, like I don't drink anything, so I wouldn't know, you know? It's hard to say.
I was gonna say, you could drink wine and you live forever, right? Or they revised that.
Remember when they were all like, oh, the resveratrol,
Yeah.
like this,
And
that, the other.
It's gone now.
What happened to that?
It's just gone.
Yeah, what happened to resveratrol?
So another poppy is Pandora. Cool name, but it's got like this kind of like, I don't know, like pinkish, purplish. Oh, the hummingbirds are out
That
for
guy
sure.
buzzed the tower, yeah. Wow.
Bust the tower. Another thing I didn't mention, poppies surface sow.
Yes.
So you can scatter them in the garden,
Yes.
but you don't want to bury them. So I'm just kind of tapping them onto the surface, and then I'm just gonna press them down lightly, but I'm not gonna go back through and add soil to these. But everything else, I will go back through and add soil on top of, by the way.
Yeah, your method's a little different than mine.
Yeah, you dig them in.
I'm still a little bit of a digger.
Which is,
It doesn't really matter.
I don't know,
you know,
I feel like
is it-
that's maybe more efficient.
It's just I don't want to have to go back.
I know,
Yes,
that's what I'm thinking now. I'm like, now I gotta go back and do that.
but whatever, you know. So I have a lot of onions. I'm not going to plant them because we have a ton of onions already planted. But while you finish out whatever you're doing, whatever swill you're sowing right now, I'll just go through some of the varieties that we do have in the ground. All right, so the onions that have worked well for us. First off, the killer onion, at least for our climate, it's a short day variety, which we need because the closer you are to the equator, the shorter your days are in the summer. Further are, the longer your days are. So this one, Yellow Granex, PRR. Some people call it Vidalia onion. This is like the killer onion.
It works every time.
Every single
time.
from seed,
Big.
from bulb, from set, it doesn't really matter, from veggie starts at the nursery. This is the one that we've probably had the most fun with, I would say, as far as harvesting goes. Then, actually, you know, have you grown Gladstone too much?
I think I did, and I don't know what it is, but I just never use white onions.
It's intermediate day, so it'll do a little bit less swell here, but if you're a little bit more north than, of course, Southern California, this should do well. If you're somewhere roughly in the middle of the country, this should do really well for you. And it's also a beautiful looking onion.
Yeah.
Very, very
It's like they're trying to say that it's good for onion rings.
Yeah, good for O-rings. We've got the flat of Italy right here. This one we've done well with. We actually had a pretty good
red.
year for these in where we had our carrots a couple seasons ago, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Those are really nice. Italian red of Florence is more of a bunching onion. This one does really well. We got a bunch of these started. If you like a bunching onion and you want to grow easy, Tokyo Long White, really nice one. A lot of onions, honestly.
Yeah, so I'm
onions.
at the end here. I was gonna do some onions too, basically the exact same varieties.
Yeah.
But I have a couple more winter flowers I put in, like lobelias. This one's like a light blue one, which is such a weird color I've never seen in the garden.
Especially in the fall.
I know.
Nice.
That'd be really nice. And then flax, I've like super into flax lately.
Do you remember what we did back in the day with
No.
flax? Wait, it was like right when you first started at Epic.
We did something with flax?
Oh yeah. So what happened is you wanted to plant flax, and you planted one in each 6 cell, and then you transplanted in the flax in ones. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh yeah. And it was like right around here or something. There was like one flax.
I do remember the flax.
There was one flax per like 6. Like you plant it like you plant like a spinach or something.
Yeah, that's right. And it's actually like a really skinny.
It's very skinny.
It's like, it does not look good on.
You want to be throwing it out there.
You want to be putting it out there. That's
It was
I remember
hilarious.
that now.
It was hilarious.
Violas, nice little kind of end of the season here. And then the other 3 that I'm most excited for are like Love in a Mist, the Jekyll blend, because it just looks crazy. Then we've got the Linaria Sleeper. That's one that we just discovered, I think maybe a year or 2 ago. This one blooms profusely when it's cold, is what it says.
Yeah.
So that's what I want right now. And then the final is Snapdragon, another one of these that blooms extra heavy when it is cold. So it's a great time to start it right now.
That's fall gardening for us right now. What are you planting? Let us know down in the comments. We will see you when, hopefully it gets a little colder, Jacques, and these babies are sprouted up. Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring the video, botanicalinterest.com for the seeds. We'll see you in the next one. Good luck in the garden and keep on growing.